Are you ready for a thrill without the takeout bill? Then fire up the grill. Seriously, with the rhyming? It's time for some easy Korean-inspired kimchi and bulgogi. Kimchi is a traditional Korean dish of fermented vegetables like cabbage and radishes, and those vegetables can take several weeks or even a month to ferment that dish. But we don't have that sort of time, so I'm gonna show you how to get all these flavors quickly. To start, we're gonna brush our cabbage, bell pepper, and Asian pear with some vegetable oil. Make sure they get a good coating so that as soon as they hit the grill, you hear that sizzle and get a nice little char. Now we're ready to throw this on the grill. I wanna wait for that sizzle. It's gonna sound fantastic. There it is, okay. Grilling the vegetables makes them a bit softer and adds depth of flavor to the dish. Grilling also allows the veggies to soak up that flavor that we're making that marinade just a little bit faster. Now, we're gonna mix the remaining ingredients. We have our rice vinegar, our green onions, sugar, the sesame oil, and then Gochujang, which is a spicy pepper paste from Korea, and is gonna add that signature spicy taste that kimchi has. Once all that's in there, we're gonna add our last few touches, our McCormick garlic, our ginger, and of course, our Thai kitchen fish sauce. Let that peek through right there. And now we mix this all up. So the ginger and the gochujang really adds that kind of spiciness, that little tingle when you bite into the kimchi. So now we're just keep flipping these till we get that nice little char that we have. Yep, there it is. These are all done. So we're gonna move everything over to our cutting board. We're gonna dice these into little bits so it has more surface area to absorb that marinade. I like to use kitchen shears because they're right in our kitchen anyways. So we can get these really easy smaller pieces. And we don't have to be dicing on the cutting board the entire time. Same thing with the peppers, just go at it. And this just saves a lot of time. You know, you're not worried about your fingers. So you're just moving really quick with the shears. And it's kind of fun. It's like being back in kindergarten, but you know, with food and really sharp objects. We're just gonna finish all the way through here. And again, I'm gonna remind you, we're featuring all the flavors of traditional Korean food, but these are not authentic recipes. But I think my friends in K-Town will be surprised at how flavorful and delicious this actually is. Now we're gonna mix it all up in here, right here. The dressing has a great balance of vinegar and heat. That's gonna give the grilled veggies that traditional fermented flavor, which the kimchi is known for. Now we're gonna cover this, refrigerate it, and we're gonna let it marinate and really absorb those flavors until we're ready to serve. Now that our kimchi is nice and ready, we're gonna move on to the easy bulgogi. So bulgogi actually means fire and meat, not because it's spicy, but because it's traditionally cooked over a grill. It's typically made with thinly sliced marinated beef. Now, our hack with this recipe is we're gonna use ground beef. So you're still gonna get all that delicious flavor, but in a fraction of the time. So we have our ground beef, our beef stock. We're gonna add our soy sauce, our brown sugar, and garlic. So we're gonna just mince that up real nice. I wish you could smell this right now. It just brings a whole new life to the dish. And now we're gonna add our McCormick sesame seeds, red pepper, and our ginger. So now we're just gonna easily just mix this all together. And now we're gonna pour this entire mixture to a large skillet over medium-high heat, and we're gonna cook until the meat's really cooked through. Yeah, there it is. I wish, again, you were here because you can already smell all the spices coming across here, and it's just absolutely incredible. So we're gonna keep stirring this until it's all the way cooked through. All right, so this looks just about done, so now we're gonna plate it. We have some rice here, and then we're gonna just take some of this easy bulgogi, put it right over here, and I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Get some of this sauce here, just drizzle it right on top. A little more meat there. And now we're gonna take this kimchi, put a little bit of it on top to really give it that contrast of cool and hot. Guys, there's so much flavor in this dish. You have the spiciness of the kimchi, you have the garlic, you have the soy, you have the richness of the meat, and you have the crunch of all the marinated vegetables. Guys, I gotta take a taste right now. Wow. You guys can like subscribe here or something. I'm gonna keep eating this because, you know, it's delicious.